This is just a quick warning to you guys. You might not agree with my opinions on the situation that is happening right now. As you guys can read by the title, this is going to be talking about the Colin Kaepernick situation of him not standing for the national anthem. If you do not want to hear an opinion that you might not like, I would click off the video now, even only about 20 seconds into the video. But this is just a warning for you guys because this will be my brutal, honest opinion on the situation, and I won't really be holding anything back in terms of what I think. When it comes to the Colin Kaepernick situation, there have been a lot of mixed opinions in terms of what people really think about what he did and what people really think about what he should have done differently. Now, a lot of people have come out and supported him in terms of the action that he was supporting, but not the action that he made by what he was supporting for. I know that kind of doesn't make a lot of sense, but they were supporting what he was standing up for, but not the way he was standing up for it. And then a lot of other people came out bashing him and not agreeing with anything that he had to say, and that it was just basically ludicrous. And a lot of it was veterans who did come out and were saying that they fought for their country every time they stand for the flag, and it doesn't matter what it is, if the Pledge of Allegiance or if anything, even the national anthem. I guess it wasn't the Pledge of Allegiance; it was the national anthem, but they stand for it. So my opinions are very, very mixed on the situation, just due to the fact that I'm not too sure which side to follow. Now, in the terms of what he was standing up for, I do agree on him standing up for what he stood up for. Like, I think that there has been a lot of issues in terms of racial issues in the United States of America, not just recently, but it dates back all the way to slavery. It dates back all the way to the Emancipation Proclamation, that ending slavery. It dates back all the way beyond any of our knowledge. Even historians can probably not find how long slavery and even racial discrimination has been, even in the world, but it's especially been a problem in the United States. And it is a problem. Cop shootings are a problem. People shooting cops is a problem, and a lot of it is not something that a lot of people would want in the world. I mean, I know personally, I don't enjoy seeing that. I don't enjoy seeing the killings that have been going on, both cops shooting civilians and civilians shooting cops. I just think that murder is something that people shouldn't be doing, and I think it's a very, very horrible act to do in any form of way, whether it's torture, murder, killings. I just think that murder like that is just completely, I think it's basically insane. I think it's almost like we're animals, and so it's not really something that I really like personally. And I do think that he should have done something differently. Now, a lot of people, this is news to them that he hasn't been standing up for the national anthem, but it's actually been happening for a while now that he hasn't stood up for the national anthem, and it's been pissing a lot of people off. I know a couple personally who are really, really angry about it. And the whole thing that I have to say about the situation is that everyone needs to stop bitching about it. And it sounds very rude, and I know I'm doing something which I don't do in a lot of my videos, which is cursing, just because I like to cut that out of my videos. But realistically, people need to stop bitching and moaning about it, because it's a situation that happened, and now we have to get over it. It's becoming blown out way out of precaution of what it should have been. It was a situation that happened. It was reported. And now it needs to be something that just disappears, which obviously isn't going to happen because you have the media, and the media will report whatever they want to report as long as they'll get views and their money that they'll get, because that's just how it is. Because, of course, the media skews what you watch. Celebrities skew what you watch and see. Businesses skew what you watch and see. You can search up this video and you might find something else. This video could even get blocked. There's a lot of things that you won't see. But this is one thing that just needs to disappear. I feel like it happened, and we just really, really, really need to get open because, or not open, we need to get over it, because there's no point to sit here and cry about something that isn't too much of a deal of him standing up. Not what the action was, not what he was fighting for. And I say fighting for because technically that's what you're going to be hearing from a lot of people. But I think that the situation that he's trying to make more public than it already is was justified. The action itself, a lot of people don't like, and my personal opinion is I don't necessarily care. He has an opinion, and his opinion is to himself. Everyone has an opinion to think whatever they want and to do and feel as whatever they want. That's why this is the United States of America, as people like to say. There's freedom in this country in terms of what you can say, do, and feel. No one's going to be able to tell you that you cannot say and feel the way that you do. Yes, you might not be, and people might not agree with you, but no one's going to be able to tell you that you cannot think and feel the way that you think and feel about a situation. That situation that he is talking about blacks being oppressed in the United States of America, that's obviously an issue. And anyone who disagrees with that issue, I mean, you can just look at maybe the past 10 cop killings that have gone national, and most of them have been against African American citizens of the United States of America. So it obviously is an issue. But it's also an issue of him not standing up, and not because it's an issue in terms of what it's going to do for the media and how they're going to make their money, but it's more of an issue for the San Francisco 49ers, because now they're screwed. If they cut him, they're cutting someone who's standing up for his beliefs, sitting down for his beliefs. And if they keep him, they're losing ticket sales, especially in a city like San Francisco. They'll be losing ticket sales because people aren't going to come watch a team that has Colin Kaepernick. So they don't really have a choice, which isn't fair to the 49ers at all. They really don't deserve this. They're already struggling as it is as a team and an organization, and they don't need this media coverage that's happening. I really do hope that this situation dies down. I know right now it has a little bit, but I hope it just really dies down. I mean, I know he wore a Fidel Castro shirt the other day, which wasn't the wisest thing to do in terms of public relations, but I'm just hoping that something can happen and these results can show in terms of things happening not only for the United States of America, but also for the 49ers, because they're obviously hurting right now because they don't have a choice of what they want to do. And the 49ers, or the United States of America, has an issue in terms of the media coverage, because obviously this is one of the biggest things in the world right now. But in terms of and we're not sitting here talking about it in the next year or two, just because it's pointless, it's stupid, and there's not what he stood up for is stupid, but it's just stupid what people are saying about it. I mean, just accept the man's opinion. It's his opinion. He has the right to think and feel how he wants to think and feel. There's no point for us to oppress his thinking and to try to force him to think another way. Everyone's going to have an opinion about a situation. You can have an opinion on spaghetti, and I can have an opinion of, I don't like spaghetti, I like linguine or something like that. There's always going to be an opinion on something, and you might disagree with him, but at the end of the day, you're going to have to really respect his opinion, which a lot of people can't do, but that's just the situation.